up, y'all? I'm so full right now. Today is day 11 of 30 days of life, and I just met a gentleman that just took my spirit. Like, he really did. He really just made my Saturday absolutely amazing. It's beautiful out here today. It's nice. It's a beautiful fall day, and just meeting him just did something to my spirit. He's an 18-year-old kid, and he talked to me about how he's working, and like, he had went out this morning, got his hair cut, and he's going to work this evening, all these things. And then he mentioned his dad, and he said while he was getting his hair cut, he got a phone call, and he was like, hey, this is so and so, do you know who I am? And he was like, well, I'm getting a cut, give me a few minutes and I'll give you a call back. He calls the person back and finds out it's his dad. Like, his dad has been in prison his entire life. Like I said, he's 18. His dad has been in prison his entire life, and he hasn't really been able to communicate with him because he's been in the hole and different things, just because he's been in prison itself. So he hasn't really been able to communicate with him, but he's out now. And the first thing he did when he got out was call his son. That's amazing. Like, that's amazing that he was so overjoyed. Like, wow, I never met him. That's my dad. Like, he's excited about his dad. He's excited. He's working. He's excited about life. Like, he's being responsible. He getting his own haircut, and all these things. Like, it just let me know that you don't have to be what your circumstance is. Like, from what he said, I don't believe he was raised by his mother, because he said he made statements like, my birth mother never really talked about my dad or whatever, so he never really brought it up. So I don't believe he was raised by his mother. I just took it from that he wasn't. But just in all those circumstances, I don't know all of his story, but just of what he told me, it's just like, that is amazing. Like, we really have to cover our children. Like, we really have to give them something. Like, we have to let them know that whatever is today, tomorrow it can be better. Like, your future can be whatever it is you want to be. Whatever you want to do, like, you can do it. Like, you do not have to be your circumstance. And he said that his mom was talking to him about his job, because he works in fast food, and he was talking, like, we know how fast food can be. They don't hardly pay you anything. They want to work you crazy. And his mom was like, okay, well, you just keep doing what you're doing. This is what his birth mom is telling him. You just keep doing what you're doing, and in the meantime, we'll start looking for you other jobs, applying other places, so you can get another job. And I told him, I said, she's teaching you patience. Fast food jobs are a stepping stone, and she's giving you that. So even though it sounded like she didn't actually raise him due to whatever her situation could have been, she's still being a mother. She's still giving him what he needs as an 18-year-old. Like, she's still giving him something. And that's what we have to do with our kids. Like, I had my child at 15. Now, I'm not saying I had all the answers, but it forced me to become an adult. It forced me to make adult decisions, because it wasn't just about me anymore. It's about me, and I have to take care of somebody else. I have to do things differently. I can't act like a 15-year-old now, because I'm a mother. So it changes you as a person. It's supposed to change you, because that doesn't happen for everybody. It's supposed to change you. But our kids are all we have. When we have children, that's all you have. It's no longer about you. It's about your children and whatever you give them. And we just got to make sure that we give them something to carry on, something to make the world just a little bit better when they get to their age. And in his case, 18, and he's out here, and he's living his best life. Like, literally, like, he just inspired me this morning when I just talked to him, and I was just like, wow, he's 18 and he's excited about me, his dad. He's not angry that his dad has been gone for 18 years. Like, he's not mad about that. He's excited about that. He's saying, I probably go live with him. I'm assuming his dad lives in a different state from the way he talked. And he was just happy about that. Like, he was excited about that. Like, that's amazing to me, because we don't all have that experience. Like, we don't all be apart from our parents and don't hold a grudge or feel some kind of way. And his spirit wasn't like that. He just was it seemed like to me he was just a good kid. And I was like, well, everything happens for a reason. I met him this morning for a reason, and that's for me to do this message today. That's what day 11 is about. It's about just covering our kids and just giving them something more than what we have, giving them a chance, giving them an opportunity to be better than what we are or what we were. Just showing them that it's something different. Letting them walk on all our children need to walk around with a spirit that he has. He's 18 and he hasn't even met his dad. But just that one phone call, he was elated. He was like, wow, my dad is, he's out and, I can have a relationship with him. Like, he was excited about it. When he talked about his birth mother, he wasn't like angry. He was appreciative and accepting what she's giving him, like just the conversations they're having, and she's telling him, this is what we're going to do about your job and all that. Like, she's still being a mother, like all of that stuff. It just did something to me today. Like, it just, as pretty as it is outside today, I was like, this is what my soul needed. This is what my spirit needed, because he is just amazing. So after saying all of that, it's day 11. Let's give our kids something to just make them amazing. Like today, just do something, or tell your children something, or give them something so they can say, okay, you can look at your kids and say, my kids are amazing. Like we sometimes take for granted that we have children. Some people can't have kids. Some people, don't even have. People have kids sometimes that don't even have the parental instinct to be parents, but they have children. So I just say that, like, our kids really are our future. Like, we really have to give them everything they need, give them every benefit that we didn't have, give them every opportunity, and let them know that the opportunities are there. Because sometimes they feel like their circumstance means that they can't do more, and that's not ever the case. That's not ever the case. You are not your circumstance. You don't have to be your environment. You do not have to be your circumstance. You can always be better and greater. Okay? My rant is over. It's day 11, y'all. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Get out there, well, now afternoon, but get out there and live your best life today. Bye, y'all.